We're back at Transformer. Fishing with a friend today, Ash Bates. It's the same Ash that put me onto the fish across the other side of the reservoir in New Zealand Bay. I've had one fish and a different fly. Ash told me, I didn't ask, he told me which flies to put on, and he told me to put a fab on the point. It's another lovely morning. The wind's quite gentle at the moment, but it's getting stronger by every hour this morning. That's why I came down, because by lunchtime it's going to be almost gale force. So I thought I would come down while the wind was gentle and then gradually let it pick up until it becomes unfishable. Definitely fish here, obviously. Ash has had 10 fish this morning. One of the things I've done is I've put a mark on my fly line to indicate the load point, so that as I'm loading the rod up I know just how much line to have coming out the rod and no more, and that seems to work an absolute treat. I'm not having to aerialise huge amounts of line, and I'm then able to cast out a decent line. The wind is coming round slightly. It's actually, if the wind keeps coming around this way so that it's blowing more out towards the bay, that's actually better for fishing. I got down here about 8:30 and had a fish on the first cast, and then Ash had one almost straight after me, so like I said, the fish are definitely here. So this is the mark. I've got this mark on the line. If I have this mark in my hand and then I load the rod, that's exactly the right amount of line to be casting, so I can literally just throw that out. The line is now aerialised, let it out just a little bit. And out it goes. That wasn't quite as good, but it worked. There's a nice spot with the ripples coming in. Like I said, I had a fish on the first cast, which is always good. It's actually amazing how many times that happens. Again, with a bit of local knowledge, if you know the water, if the fish are there, you generally get them quite quick. That's one of the reasons why I change techniques quite a lot, because I know that if they're there, I'll catch them pretty quickly. The other thing I found as well is it seems to be the speed of the cast is important. The slower you make it, the easier it goes out. Ash had a nice brown trout as well. So my point about there being quite a lot of brown trout in this area has again been proven correct. There's nothing heading and tailing at the moment. Nothing on the surface at all. And that might have been a tug there, just as I was starting to speed up the retrieve. Oh, we'll just pull the line out. That was better. Wait, that's it. Very slow take, Ash.
Yeah.
Yep. But I think I've had a few more actually. You feel the line tightening before it takes. Trying to get this onto the rod nice and comfortably. At last. It's on the fab again. So the fly that I've never fished, this fab, is now taking 2 fish. It's nice you learn something every time you come down. This is a fly that I've heard other anglers talking about. I've seen a lot of chatter about it on Facebook and Twitter and some critique of the competition anglers that effectively they fish this fly almost constantly, and I'm not really a fan of using boat flies or this type of fly off the bank, but at the end of the day, if it works, it works. Now I've got my net round on the right side of me this time, or the left side of me, so I can play the fish. Really nice fish, and it's on the fab. It's lightly hooked as well. There we go. Get it back nice and gently. There we go. Let's see if you can swim away for the camera. There you go. Oh, another one that's going round behind me. It's swimming away nicely. I guess it's the best of both worlds with the fab on the point. You've kind of got the imitative stuff on the droppers, and then you've got the big ugly on the point. Hey, I'm not going to knock Big Ugly if it works. Exactly. They're just teasing you, Ash. Was it? Yeah. Are you doing anything different? I think it's harder in the water. It's much easier on the bank when you've got a bit more extra clearance. Oh, damn it! Yeah. Same type of take, just it's having a play before it's having a go. That's it. That's better. I think it's a shoal moving up and down the bank. That's why we're all taking it in turns.
Down here in a minute.
Yeah. But the same ones that you were getting 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, it was really strange this morning. You get 3 fish, then get nothing.
Yeah, this one's pulling a bit, Ash. This might be one of those better ones.
What?
Yeah, it's got...
Who's that how you foul up it.
Yeah, yeah. It's in the tail. It's come off, is it? No. It comes to. I hate it when they come towards you like that. Ash, this has got that feeling about it.
Wow.
This one just will not come in. Now this is playing like a big fish. I don't know if it is or not, but it certainly feels like one. It's doing long powering runs.
Foul looks nice.
Don't put me off! I've got that feeling I had when I lost the beast of Old Hall Bay.
What? Here?
Snapped me right under the rod tip. I was livid. Never got over it. Then I caught a 6-pounder right after it, and I was in the huff. It was that's on the buzzer.
Ah.
That's basically yeah, it's on the buzzer.
Cool.
It's overwintered, Ash. It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cracker. Yeah, it's another one of those kind of 2.5, 3. Oh, it's a lovely fish. You can see that's an overwintered fish from the tail, the silver in the tail. That's the giveaway. Well done, Ash. Is that number 13? I did a decent cast there as well, which is fabulous. And that chap is fishing up there where I was fishing last week. Oh! I just turned round to look at that guy up the bank. That was fierce, that one.
I'll have a bet we hit the buzzer.
It felt like it was a buzzer take. It was absolutely static, Ash. Wasn't moving. Actually, I was literally turning around to take a picture of the guy further up the bank, and it grabbed it when I wasn't paying attention. It is the buzzer. Yeah. I thought they'd come back on buzzers at some point. Is he? This one swum right round. Lovely colours. Oh, nice tail again. Really nice colours on this one. I don't think it's over. It's another overwintered one. The overwinter ones seem to have a different type of run in them, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There's the fish. Going back nice and safely into the water. Well done. Whoops. Keep an eye on that one. I've taken the nymph off and put another buzzer on just to double my chances. Exactly. Casting better now as well. Well, this is nice. The fish have completely switched now after nearly 2 weeks of catching them on nothing but nymphs. I've had 2 on the fab and 2 on buzzers now, and 2 nice overwintered fish on buzzers. I do like catching fish on buzzers. It's probably my favourite way of catching. I don't mind nymphs, but there's just something brilliant about when they take that static buzzer. Well, I'm not going to fish much longer. I've had 3 nice fish today, 2 overwintered fish, which has been a real highlight. Plenty takes as well. Ash has done fabulous. He's had at least 13 fish in. Goodness knows how many takes. I think we're missing a lot. That felt like solid on the line, but by the time I think it's one where it's sucked it down, but it's turned and gone off. It hasn't hooked on the scissors. I've had a lot of just little hook. So as before, I'm going to let this one sit for a little while and then I'll just bring it back gently, and that'll be the end of a nice morning's fishing. And really nice to catch Ash catching a fish as well. And it's really thanks to him that I'm down this morning. He sent me a text at 6:45 this morning saying he was here, and I immediately jumped out of bed, had my breakfast and then was straight in the car. Because I knew if Ash was here there would be fish here, and it's been proved to be absolutely correct. I mean, Ash has had a fabulous morning with 13 fish and probably just as many that he's hooked but that have not taken. Let's stop for a little bit just in case the fish has been following.